So for you guys who don't know, Eric is the Director of Training for the GBA. Eric, take a couple minutes and give me your perspective. I know we hadn't had a chance to talk about this, but we spent a lot of time with your uncle and working together on building up the training program. So just tell me a little bit about where they ought to go from a training perspective. And then I want to bring you up, and then I'll wrap it up.
All right, thanks, Gerard. So the training program has really evolved over the past couple of years. I mean, I met Gerard back when we were doing things at the Eastern Foundry in 2017. That was the first meetup that I found when I joined GBA. And we developed the internal training program. Then we developed the external training program. We brought in training partners, and we tried to have a more global presence with training. But the issue became that, training has evolved with the blockchain as well. We have a lot of folks going on Udemy, things are more online, so we evolved it again. And we're doing training online. Gerard has all the videos online that he's done for the intro to BMM, so if you haven't done that, check that out. So we're really trying to get more engaged with the online and the virtual component of training. So let me ask you a question. How many of you are here consider yourself trainers? Raise your hand. Okay. How many of you train for the GBA? Raise your hand. Okay, so there's a big drop right there, right? So there's some folks in this room that have training experience that we can leverage with GBA. Now, a follow-up question, how many of you are in working groups? Raise your hand. Okay, good. That's better than I thought was going to happen, right? So what we're trying to do now is we're going to really put a closer tie between training and working groups. We're going to have working groups kind of do more training, design more training, then they can put it online, and they can do the presentations, and then you'll be a trainer with GBA. We will figure out some type of profit share for you. And you can make money while you sleep, while your video is online, and you're doing the training for GBA. That way we can reach more people, we have a larger presence, we can use social media more. It's more than just when Gerard and I we did trainings in rooms in Texas and in New York and in DC, where we reach the people we reach in the room. Now we're reaching more people. So I encourage you to reach out to me, reach out to Gerard, ask us about this new program, become part of the BMM, because the other part is getting trained to do the BMM. And you've been hearing a lot about it because this is a real game changer, not just for GBA, but also for blockchain technology. And not just in the States, also globally, right? So reach out to us so we can tell you how you can get involved in working groups even more, and let's gear up some more training for GBA. So,
all right, thank you, Eric. That's perfect.